Hello again, I'm Karen Harrington from Beauty Courses Online with episode 4 of Ask About Beauty, where we encourage everybody to ask questions on beauty and post them on either our Facebook fan page or our YouTube channel. As usual, we have 3 questions again this week, and the first one is from Miriam, who is one of our beauty course students. Miriam says, I had a new client come in for a refill today and she had a very red index finger on her left hand. I wasn't sure what it was, and you always say in your course not to proceed if you are not sure of any apparent contraindications. The other fingers seemed okay, so I worked on them and left the affected one alone. So Miriam, you have done the correct thing by leaving the affected finger alone. It does sound to me like it's just a simple case of paronychia, which is just where you'll get a little nick or a pull in the cuticle and a little bit of dirt or bacteria will get in and will start the infection process. Now, paronychia is not normally contagious from one person to another or even from one finger to another. So as long as that's what it is, you should be fine. If when your client comes back again, she still has the same problem, I would be suggesting that she goes and gets it checked by the doctor. Then of course you know that if she comes back and she does have a problem, you can't work on her until it is fixed. And if you're working with a little sterile bag, like I do encourage my students to do, each client will have their own little Ziploc bag with their own files in it. I will just discard the whole bag and start again. Now, it probably sounds a little bit drastic, but the alternative is worse if you start to spread and cross-contaminate with other clients. So just keep an eye on it. If it doesn't go away, have her get it checked by the doctor and then go from there. Question 2 this week is from Amanda, who is also one of our beauty course students. Amanda says, I'm having trouble with the lash perming. I can't seem to get the lashes to stick to the rod. I know you said sometimes it can take a little practice, but it seems not to work for me at all. What can I do? Again, all I can say is it does take a little bit of practice. It is the hardest part of the whole lash perming process. If it's happening with everybody, I would suggest you have a look at the glue that you're using or the eye putty you're using. It may have dried out a little bit or it may be out of date. That would be the most logical reason. Other than that, it's just really a matter of taking your time. As I show you in the course, put the glue or the eye putty on, leave it for a few seconds. Don't try and put the eyelashes straight into it because it does need to get a little bit tacky before you start hooking the eyelashes onto them. So check the use by date of your glue, check that it's not too thick and stringy, and then just take your time and keep practicing, and email me if you continue to have the problem. Question 3 today is from Gay, who has watched our shellac video on YouTube. And Gay says, I've watched your shellac video on YouTube. What happens when the nail grows out? Can I just fill in the part which has grown out, or do I have to start all over again? There's a couple of different thoughts on this. I personally don't see why you can't just buff the existing product and fill in and then coat over the whole nail, exactly like you would do if you were using the hard UV builder gel. That would only be applicable though if none of the other shellac had started to come off or chip. The normal school of thought though is that you do what I do in our course and on the YouTube video, is to soak it off round about every 2.5 to 3.5 weeks and completely start again. So that concludes the questions for episode 4. If you have any questions at all that you'd like to ask me, please leave them on either this channel or my Facebook page. And if you found today's questions of any value, please subscribe to this channel.